What's going on, everybody? As you can see, I now have a face cam and a new microphone. I don't know if you can hear the difference in the microphone or not, but it is brand new. I know it's a very ghetto setup right now, but I'm working on everything. I'm getting a light soon for up there so it's shining on my face, so the only light isn't coming from the monitors. Everything will be fixed very soon. I'm working on everything every single day. So what today's video is going to be about is, as you can see from the headline of this article, Abrams cut leaks from Rise of Skywalker. It didn't leak, so I don't really know. This article is kind of clickbait, but so this is based off the Reddit post that everyone has been talking about. It's trending on Twitter, all that stuff. It's kind of like the new Snyder cut, but what it's about is pretty much Disney just undermined J.J. Abrams throughout the whole process of the movie. Didn't put anything that J.J. wanted, put a lot of stuff that he didn't want it in there, all that good stuff. We're going to be going into everything that the Reddit post said, and I also got an email this morning about 5 hours before the Reddit post actually came out, which said all the same stuff. I think it's from two different people. Not sure why I got the email, but shout out to whoever did that for me. It literally said the same stuff as the Reddit post. I think it was two different people, so that could add some more credibility to it, but we're going to get right into everything about this right now. Alright, so as you can see, regarding the new leaks, a Redditor claims to have spoken with someone who worked closely on the production of The Rise of Skywalker and works for one of the major companies, probably Bad Robot. That's where most of the leaks came from. It's claimed that Disney screwed over J.J. Abrams, obviously. Disney sees Warner Brothers as a major threat and was involved in the bidding war for Bad Robot and Abrams. Abrams went with Warner Brothers. So it would make sense that Disney would want to make JJ look bad, since DC is a main threat to Marvel and JJ is going to be doing a lot of DC movies. I think he's actually confirmed to be doing a new Superman movie. So they don't want DC looking good because it's a main threat to Marvel, which obviously Disney owns Marvel as well as Star Wars. So that makes a little bit of sense why they would want to make his movie look bad, but it's also their movie at the same time. So that is a little that makes it like a little bit less credible, because why would they make their own movie look bad? I don't think that that's what they were going for. If these leaks are true and that they did actually change JJ's movie, I don't think that that has anything to do with it at all. Abrams is said to have cringed at the "They Fly Now" line, which is something Disney demanded. Apparently, in the email that I got, it said that they demanded this line be in there to sell merchandise. Not sure how that sells merchandise, but I think maybe that they'll put "They Fly Now" on a t-shirt or something, sell at a Disney World. It's really the only thing that I could come up with, but JJ's original early November cut was 3 hours and 2 minutes long. This is exactly the same time as I had in the email that was sent to me. Again, shout out to whoever sent me that email. It was spot on with these leaks. Gave me like a 5-hour heads up, but I was still pretty late on reporting on it because I honestly didn't believe it at first. And apparently in the email they said that Disney approved the 3 hour and 2 minute long cut. Kylo Ren scene was supposed to be longer. What the email said was exactly what this says, which is that it was the Mustafar scene that was supposed to be longer, that a lot of people didn't even know it was Mustafar. They did show like a zoomed out shot of the planet, and I thought it was Mustafar, but they never gave any indication other than that. Like, they never gave any confirmation that it was in fact Mustafar. So that would have been cool to see. I'm sure that they would have confirmed it if it was 2 minutes longer. Apparently Vader's voice was in it as well. The Han Solo and Kylo scene was much different, as well as Rey force healing Kylo. The Han Solo and Kylo scene was a very good scene to me. I don't really think that they needed to change that. I mean, if it was better, maybe. I thought it was a great scene, honestly. I don't know if they could have made it much better than it was. I thought it was very heartfelt. It really got me, in the feels. Rey force healing Kylo, a little bit of an awkward story beat, but I didn't think it was too bad. I didn't think, it didn't seem very J.J. Abrams to me, but I didn't think it was too bad at all. It also said Jenna was confirmed to be Lando's daughter. Who cares? Force-sensitive Finn scene was cut. This would have been very cool to see, since I've made a video earlier saying that this is obviously what Finn wanted to tell Rey. Says that there was a moment when Jenna and Finn were running on top of a Star Destroyer where Finn needed to move something, and he did it with the Force. He ended up moving the thing with the Force, and instead they CGI'd BB-8 over it, and he fixed whatever they needed to fix in that moment. This is the big one. This is the big one for me personally. The Kylo death scene was supposed to be longer. It needed to be. It needed to be. It was a terrible scene, terribly executed scene. The Kylo Ren scene where he dies was at least 4 minutes longer. Please give us that cut with more dialogue. I don't know if dialogue was muted, but the scene was just awkward, man. Ben was always supposed to die. Obviously, he had to die. Source also added that if he wasn't, then that might have been in an earlier draft. So all they're saying here is that in every single draft JJ made, Ben was supposed to die. But JJ was against the Reylo kiss, or Reylo in general. This was Disney's attempt to please both sides of the fandom. So I wasn't against Reylo at all. I just wish they would have set it up more. So by the time the end of that movie came, I was against Reylo. I was like, please don't kiss, please don't kiss. Because it just doesn't make sense for the movie. I didn't feel any sexual tension. Maybe they intended for sexual tension, but I didn't get that from it at all. So that was very weird to me. It was a very awkward beat, with the death being the most awkward out of all of it. I just thought, like, he went from smiling at Rey after just kissing her to just dropping dead, and I thought that was super awkward, and it was shocking to me that JJ would greenlight that scene and put it in his movie that he worked so hard on. The final movie of the Skywalker saga, he put a scene that bad in it, and that's just crazy to me, man. And I want to make it clear that I didn't hate this movie at all. I actually pretty much enjoyed it, other than that scene, which he's my favorite character. And I've seen the movie 3 times now in theaters, all 3 times, and every single time Kylo dies, everyone in my theater busts out laughing because it's such a stupid looking scene. And that hurts my feelings, man. Like, he is my favorite character other than Anakin Skywalker in the prequel trilogy. He's my second favorite character in all of Star Wars. And to see him have a death that everyone laughs at, and even me when I first saw it, I almost laughed. I was like, what? Like, that's such a bad scene. But let's move on. JJ's cut still exists and will always exist. We will most likely never see it, just like the Snyder cut. Just shut up about the Snyder cut. We'll never see it unless someone accidentally leaks it. Maybe in 10-15 years when JJ retires, they'll leak it, but that's never going to happen. And until JJ's officially 100% retired, he'll never leak it. He'll never burn that bridge between him and Disney. Maybe if the bridge is already completely burned, he'll burn it, but I don't see him burning that bridge. Disney's the biggest company in the world for movie making, and nobody wants to burn that bridge, man. But that's really the end of this article. If you guys want to know more information, I will definitely be reporting on everything that comes from this leak. Just leave it in the comments if you want to know more, and I'll report on it every single day if you guys want me to. I think it's super interesting, and I think that there's probably some truth to it, probably some doctoring going on. Probably this isn't all probably true, just like most leaks that come on Reddit. But I think it's super interesting, and I think that a lot of it holds a lot of water, and I think that a lot of it could be very true. And yeah, there's some things said in here about some scenes that it seems Disney changed from JJ, and especially the Kylo dying scene. I was like, there's no way JJ actually put that in his movie. He's a great director. He would not put that awkward beat in his movie. There's no way. But anyway, thanks for watching. I know that this setup's super ghetto right now. This face cam isn't very good. The lighting's terrible. I wanted to include the face cam in there just because I thought that everyone would enjoy it more with the face cam, because it's just like we're just looking at an article and there's not much to look at. So, I just wanted to put a face cam in there to keep it a little bit more busy on the screen and stuff. But thank you so much for watching. If you like these kind of Star Wars news videos, I love to do them. I love Star Wars news. I love everything Star Wars. So if you like it, leave it in the comments, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you on the next video.